Barre with Mary. It is day 6 of our 7-day Feel Good Challenge. For today's class, you are going to use a Pilates ball. If you don't have a ball, no worries. You can grab a beach towel or a throw pillow, anything you can fold or roll up so it's about the width of the ball, and you want it to have a little bit of give, a little bit of squeeze, because we will be using that. You do not need your pop to start, so you can set it off to the side. And we are going to start today's class with our warm-up up at the top of our mat. I want you to come into a squat. Hands can just come to the heart. And then pause here in this squat position. Really actively reach your hips back and reach the crown of the head towards the top of the wall in front of you. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, push your heels down into the mat, rise all the way up and lift the left knee to the chest. Lower down to your squat, and we're going to switch, lifting the right knee up to the chest. A little faster. Squat, left knee lift, squat, right knee lift, a little down, and march. A little squat, and march. Keep going like that. And if you want to go slower than what I'm doing, of course you can. You go at your pace here. What I want you to find is that as you're lifting the knee, you're really finding balance on the supporting side. We have a standing seat work today, and so right from the top of class, I want you to feel how the outer glute has to squeeze to help you balance and stabilize. 4 more, go 4. 3, 2, last time. Now I want you to squat, lift the left knee, and hold it there. Just find a moment, pause. Feel how your left hip flexor has to activate to hold your left thigh up. Push into your right foot. Squeeze your outer right glute, inhale. Exhale, reach the left leg way back behind you, coming into a lunge. Sweep the arms up high. Soften the shoulders. Soften the back left knee, and then really press your left hip bone forward so you feel this really nice stretch to the front of the left hip. Keep your left arm reaching up. Drop the right arm down, inhale. Exhale, big side bend. Left arm reaches up and over towards the right. Soften your left shoulder. Take a breath here. Exhale, back to center. Hands can come to the hips. On your inhale, I want you to bend your back knee. On your exhale, extend it straight. It's inhale, bend. And exhale, press. So just a little lunge here, nothing crazy big. Just starting to activate into the front glute and getting a little deeper opening through the back left hip. So you'll notice your left knee is probably a little farther back than your left hip. That's okay, but if it feels uncomfortable, you can always hop it forward slightly, okay? 2 more times, inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Last time, inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Quarter turn, face me, wide turnout position. Slide your hands to your inner thighs, and then just take a moment here, enjoying this external rotation. So the legs are turned out. You get a little bit of hip opening, a little bit of inner thigh opening. Maybe you come down onto your elbows, just pressing the inner thighs open here. And maybe finding a little movement from side to side, opening up the hips. Just kind of check it in and see where you're at today. Big breath in and out. Rise up, quarter turn to your left. Come back into your squat position. Hands come to the heart. Pause for a moment, drive into your heels. Reach your hips back, crown of the head lengthens forward. Inhale. Exhale, back to that march. Right knee lift. Down to your squat. Switch, left knee lift. You're down in your squat, a little faster. Go march, squat, lift, and squat. Now, if there's something different you'd like to do with your arms, feel free to do that. Maybe on the second side, you just pick up your tempo a hair, or maybe not. As you rise again, thinking about how much work you have to do on your supporting side to balance yourself. And if you find that balance is a challenge, maybe you slow down a little bit. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now lift the right knee and hold. Find stillness. Push into the left foot. Squeeze the outer left glute. And then feel how your right hip flexor, it has to work here to keep the right leg lifted. That's okay. That's really what its job is. Take a breath in. Exhale, right leg reaches way back behind you. It's a lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Soften the back knee and press the right hip forward. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop the left arm and then side bend. Reaching the right arm up and over towards the left. Continue to press your right hip bone forward. Inhale yourself back to center. Hands come to the hips. As you take your next breath in, bend the back knee. As you exhale, send it straight. Inhale, right knee bends. Exhale, right leg lengthens. So you're driving down into your front left heel, getting a little bit of activation for the front leg, for the front glute, and getting a really big opening for the back right hip. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Last time. From here, quarter turn, face me, wide turn up. Hands come to the inner thighs. Maybe this time you sink your hips a little lower. Maybe this time you come down to your elbows. And again, just find a little movement here. Rocking side to side. Feeling how your hips feel. Big inhale. Big exhale. Hands come to the mat. Extend legs long. Rotate the legs to parallel. It's a wide leg forward fold. So we rotate all 10 toes to point forward. You reach your hips up towards the ceiling. And then relax your neck, letting your head be heavy as you melt the crown of the head down towards the floor. From here, walk your hands over to the left. Plant your hands and step back into a high plank position. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, nice and slow, lift the belly first, and then lift the hips for 4, 3, 2, you're in a downward dog, nice and slow, roll through the spine, slowly coming back to a high plank. Each one is 4 counts. Go lift, 2, 3, downward dog, roll through the spine, slowly coming to your plank. 2 more, it's lift, 2, 3, 4, it's to your plank, 2, 3, last time here, go lift, 2, 3, 4, and roll, 2, hold your high plank. Walk your feet a little bit wider towards the edges of your mat. Now hips are not going to move. Take a breath in. As you exhale, right hand taps left shoulder. Switch, left hand to right shoulder. So you tap opposite shoulder. Tap opposite shoulder. Stay slow here. It's tap and tap. Now your focus is your pelvis. Making sure as you release one hand from the mat, you are not hiking that hip bone up to the sky. Hug your abdominals in to maintain this strong, stable pelvis. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift the hips, downward dog. Press the mat away. Relax the head. Now soften the knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. Drive down into your heels, bend the knees, and slowly roll yourself all the way up to stand. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Walk back out, high plank position. Now walk your feet in line with your hips, and then tap down onto your forearms. You're in a forearm plank. Push down to the forearms, reach the crown of the head forward, and drive your heels back. From here, teeny, teeny, tiny. You're gonna take the tiniest twist of your hips to the right, tiniest twist of your hips to the left. It's a little twist and a little twist. We twist towards the right, we twist towards the left. So feet and ankles are staying nice and stable. We're just rotating in the pelvis here. It's a little twist to the right, little twist to the left. Abdominals are strong. As you twist, you activate in the obliques, feeling the sides of the waist, firing up. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, last one. Meet me center, hold it. Back of the head presses up to the sky. Elbows and toes pull towards one another, lifting up through the belly. Hold here. 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're breathing. 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Drop the knees, big toes together. Walk the seat back to the heels and melt your forehead down into the mat. Take a big breath in and let it go. Walk yourself up to seated. Bring your legs around in front of you. Grab your ball, and we're gonna lay all the way down on our backs for our abdominal work. Start with your knees bent and your feet planted, and bring the ball up in between your thighs. Arms come to rest at your side here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, I want you to squeeze the ball in between your inner thighs and feel how you can engage the abdominals, wrapping the sides of the waist in. Now inhale, release the squeeze on the ball, release that engagement. And again, exhale, squeeze the ball, feel the pelvic floor lift, feel the front lower ribs knitting together, and the front and back side of your body hugging towards one another. Inhale, release. And exhale, squeeze on the ball. Keep going like that. So today's class is really going to revolve around using the ball to get deeper into our abdominal engagement. If at any point it feels too intense, come back to this position. This is an amazing place to really focus on how you engage your deep core. So notice if you're squeezing your glutes. The glutes should not be working here. This is about the abdominals working, so the front low ribs knitting together, the sides of the waist hugging in, and the pubic bone drawing up towards the belly button. This is an amazing place to stay. If you're ready to move up a little bit, you're gonna take an inhale, release a squeeze on the ball. As you exhale, squeeze the ball. Fire up the abdominals and float the legs up, tabletop position, knees over hips. Inhale, release the feet all the way back to the mat, relaxing the hip flexors. And again, exhale, squeeze the ball first. Engage the abdominals, float the legs up. Inhale, lower them down, keep going like that. So notice, as you're moving your legs, if there is movement happening in your low back. I want you to try to keep everything still except for the lift and lower of the legs. And the only way to do that is to use your abdominals. So really think about firing up the abdominals first, then lifting the legs up. Again, this is an amazing place to stay. If you're ready for a little bit more, take your hands behind your head, and on your next exhale, float the legs up and curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Inhale, lower everything down to the mat without flaring the rib cage. Exhale, squeeze the ball, abdominals engage, everything curls up. Inhale, lower down. So I really truly don't care the speed you're going here. I want you to focus on how deeply you can engage your abdominals before you start to move. So if you find that you get more engagement by slowing down, then I would love for you to slow down. Because this is not supposed to be a race, right? This is not your cardio portion of your day. This is all about building activation and strength for your deep core. And that is something that is so unbelievably helpful and useful in building full body strength, right? 2 more times, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze the ball, abdominals engage, curl it up, hold it there, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in on the ball, go squeeze, 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 squeeze. So it's a tiny press and press and press on the ball. So now worry less about the release, think more about the squeeze, in and in. So you're feeling lots of inner thigh activation. Your inner thighs really can help you connect to the lift of your pelvic floor. So as you exhale, think about the pelvic floor like an elevator, drawing up towards the belly button. 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze for 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ball, curl a little higher. Now leave your legs as they are, but as you inhale, lay head, neck, and shoulders down on the mat. As you exhale, squeeze the ball. Fire the abdominals, curl head, neck, and shoulders up, and extend your legs out straight on the diagonal. Inhale, knees bend back to tabletop, head, neck, and shoulders rest down on the mat. Exhale, legs stretch, you curl up. Inhale. Exhale. Now as you exhale and extend the legs straight, squeeze on the ball. At any point, if it gets to be too much, you just take it down a level, okay? 3 more times. 2 more times. Last time, we're gonna hold the curl up with the straight legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, squeeze in on the ball. Go squeeze, 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 squeeze. Feel the front lower ribs knitting together. Pubic bone draws up towards the belly button. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze for 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, curl higher. Now maybe reach your fingertips forward. This is it. Squeeze in on the ball. Curl up 1 more inch. Hold 4. Hold 3. Squeeze a little tighter. 2. Lay back. Hug your knees to your chest. Take the ball out. Just place it to the side. And take a moment to rock from side to side here, releasing your head and your neck. Whenever you're ready, we're going to rock and roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Grab your ball. We're going to find a spot at a wall. So any wall will do. You can also use a couch or a counter or a table, anything you can put your hands on for some balance, okay? We're going to step back. I'm going to say wall, but if you're using something else, you know to replace wall with couch or whatever it is you're using. We're going to step back a few feet from our wall, and I want you to hinge forward, bringing your left hand to the wall to help you balance. Now the ball is going to come behind your right knee. I want you to bend the right leg and slide the right leg up towards the sky, bringing the right hand to your wall. So your hips are squared down towards the floor. Your left knee is soft, and your left hip is pulling back. So both glutes are gonna be working here, okay? As we inhale, we're gonna lower the right leg down to meet the left, and as we exhale, we're gonna press the right leg up to the sky. Inhale, we lower, and exhale, we lift. So in this first variation, I want you to take a little bit of time to set yourself up. If you need to hop farther away from your wall, closer to it, whatever it is you need to do to feel that both legs are working and active, but you also have the space that you need to have a really long spine. So the crown of the head is reaching forward, and the back of the head is pressing up towards the sky, just like you would in a plank. Now, as you lift the right leg up, you're squeezing the ball, you're squeezing your glute. So just like in a plank, there is no movement happening in our hips and in our low back. Everything is still and strong, just our right leg is moving down, pressing up. 2 more times. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, you press. Last one. Now hold the lift, just squeeze in on the ball. Little squeeze, little squeeze. So standing seat work, really challenging in my opinion, because so much work is happening in both legs. So right now, I'm feeling a ton of heat into my right glute, into my right hamstrings. But I'm also feeling a lot of heat into my outer left glute as it works to support and stabilize me. So you'll remember during our warm-up, we started to establish the squeeze of the outer glute to help balance ourselves. 4 more squeezes. 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, pulse the right thigh up an inch, little up, you've got it, lift and lift. Right thigh presses up to the ceiling. You're continuing to squeeze the ball and pulling your left hip bone back here. Things will change in 8, in 6, things change in 4, 3, 2, hold that lift, inhale. Now as you exhale, we're gonna rotate our hips open, rotate our shoulders open, and stack right shoulder over left, right hip over left. As we rotate back to parallel, we square our hips and our shoulders back down to the mat. So nice and slow, you open 4, 3, 2, 1, you rotate down, 3, 2. So the entire time you're squeezing the ball and you're pressing your right thigh back. So when you are facing down towards the floor, your right thigh is lifting up to the ceiling. When you're rotated toward me, your right thigh is pressing back behind you. 2 more, rotate. 2, 3, 4, close. 2, this feels amazing on the left hip, doesn't it? Last one, go open. 2, 3, 4, and close. 2, 3. Now I want you to rotate open. 4, 3, 2, I want you to hold it there. Maybe you remove your left hand from the wall if it's in your way. From here, squeeze the ball. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now I started to fall over. So I'm bringing my right hand back to the wall. Go squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. 8 more here. 8. Lots of hamstring. 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold that squeeze. Bottom left heel lifts off the mat. Lower it down. Bottom left heel lift. Left heel lower. Yes, so right leg is still and strong. Lift the outer right thigh up towards the ceiling more. Press your right thigh back behind you and squeeze the ball. You've got it. 2 more times. Left heel goes up. Left heel lowers down. Last one, left heel lift. Left heel lower. Now maybe lift the left heel to a low hover. Hold it there. Pulse the right thigh up. Go up and up and up. This is it. You've got it. Go a little up, little up, little up. 16 to a final hold. 16, 15. Feel the left hip pulling back. Soften to the shoulders. Soften to the face. 8 more. Go 8. And go 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Here's your holds. Maybe right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Press the right thigh back. Squeeze the ball. Lift the right thigh higher. Hold and breathe. 4, 3, 2. Ooh, grab the ball. Forward fold. Melting over both legs. Ooh, yeah, lots of hamstring there. Take a moment. Let the back of their neck soften. And then just sway gently from side to side. Amazing work. Right hamstring is feeling that. Wow. Big breath in. And out. Soften the knees, drive to the heels, slowly roll up. You do not have to move. You are good. I'm just going to slide to the other wall so you can still see me. And let's set ourselves up for the second side. A few feet away from the wall. Right hand comes to the wall. Ball comes behind your left knee. Bend your left leg and slide the left knee up to the ceiling as you walk your hands down your wall, finding a nice alignment here, folding over at anywhere from like 45 degrees to 90 degrees, whatever feels best for you, okay? Soften your right knee, pull your right hip back, making sure the hips are nice and square. Then left leg lowers down to meet the right, and exhale, press it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. So you might find the second side feels more challenging because we have already worked our standing leg. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like it feels amazing when we go into those opening hip rotations, right? When we rotate open on that standing leg. So, for me, I'm just thinking to myself, there's only 3 variations here where this standing right glute is working so hard. So try not to jut your right hip out to the right. As you press the left thigh up, pull the right hip bone back. Continue to soften the right knee and feel the squeeze in the left glute every time you lift the left leg up, making sure the low back is not changing shape. 2 more times, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Now hold the lift, squeeze in on the ball, go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Soften the shoulders. And again, think about the alignment you would have in plank. The back of the head presses up to the sky. Abdominals are strong. Shoulder blades down, drawing down the back. Little squeeze on the ball, go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 8 more squeezes, 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, pulse the left thigh bone up and up and up. Little pulses up, go up and up and up. Big breath in. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders. You have 8 more pulses up to the sky. Go 8, 7, 6, 5. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Now as you exhale, rotate the hips, rotate the shoulders open, and find this open position toward me. So left hip stacks over right, left shoulder over right. Nice and slow. Close yourself off, squaring back off down to the mat, but continuing to push your left thigh up to the ceiling. 4 counts open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate. 3, 2, 1. It's up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Now as you rotate, squaring yourself off to the floor, continue to press your left thigh up towards the ceiling. So we're not letting it drop, but the glutes continue to work. And down, 2. Last one all the way through right here, go open. 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3. Now this time open it up, 4, 3. Hold that open, squeeze the ball, go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Continue to soften the right knee, and then push your left thigh bone back here so that you're not drawing the left thigh forward, taking the work out of the glute, okay? 8 more squeezes, 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, right heel lift off the floor. Right heel lowers. Right heel lift. Yes, you've got it. Right heel lower. Now, holding the left leg strong, lifting the left outer thigh up to the sky, and pressing the left thigh bone back. Lift the right heel. Lower it down. 3 more times, it's lift. And lower. 2 more times, you've got it. Lifts. And lower. Last one here, go lifts. And lower. Now maybe you lift to a low hover. Hold it, pulse the left thigh up to finish, up, and up, and up, and up, you've got it, up, and up. 16 more right here, go, 16. 12, final hold for seat on deck. 8 more, go, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, here's your hold, maybe. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Ooh, or not. Totally fell over. If you fall over, ignore that. Don't lift your arm up to the sky. Lift your left thigh higher. Press it back a little more. Hold here, 4, 3, 2, ooh, take the ball out. Come back to your mat. Forward fold. Just release over both legs. Now if you fell over like me, take a moment, laugh it off, let it go. It's really not a big deal, right? Happens all the time. Big breath in, and a big breath out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Soften the knees, grab your ball, slowly roll yourself up. We're finishing with thigh work. Let's do it. Come back to the top of the mat. To start, right foot is going to be forward. Step your left foot back behind you and bend your left knee, coming into a lunge position, okay? So back left knee is under the left hip, front right knee is over the front right ankle. Reach the ball out in front of you and squeeze it between your palms. Now from here, we're going to hammer crawl, rising all the way up to straight legs. And we're going to extend the arms, lowering down to that lunge position. 2 counts, inhale up, exhale down. Rise up, lower down. So starting slow here, so you can really focus on squeezing in on the ball. Squeeze the ball, squeeze the ball. So the ball's not heavy, but the more you can think about pressing in on it, the more you're gonna activate the upper body to make this more legitimate arm work, right? Inhale up and exhale down. 3 more times, up and lower. 2 more, lifts and lower. Last time, up. Now I want you to hold the down. Squeeze in on the ball. Keep the shoulders nice and stacked over the hips. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, take a gentle little twist over towards the right. And then inhale, unwind yourself back to center. Exhale, ball twist over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. So I'm saying the ball twist, but really, it's your mid-spine that's twisting, and the arms are just following. So your rib cage twists towards the right, and then it unwinds back to center. You're squeezing in on the ball, and you're keeping the arms nice and long. Drive down through the front right heel, and actively pull your right hip bone back. So we're working the legs in this isometric hold. We're getting a little bit of standing core work, a little bit of twisting work, always amazing, right? Good mobility for the spine. And just really good training for everyday life. And And then of course, a little bit of arm work. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Last time, exhale, twist. Now hold it center, just squeeze in on the ball. A little squeeze, little squeeze. Now option, drop the hips, little drop, little drop, little drop. Thinking about your front hip pulling back so that your right heel really grounds into the ground, and almost like you're trying to drag your right heel back towards the back edge of the mat. Feeling that big activation through the right leg. 8 more times. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay right there, inhale. Exhale, get lower. Spine is long. Squeeze the ball, hold 4, 3, 2, quarter turn, face me, wide turn out, heels in, toes out, inner thighs rotate up to the ceiling. Ball is going to come behind you. I want you to hinge your torso forward. The ball is behind you in between both hands. So I'm in a wide turned out position, but my shoulders are hinging forward. My hips are staying low. I'm grabbing the ball back behind my low back. If you cannot reach the ball, no worries, just set the ball down and reach your arms straight behind you, okay? From here, just pulse your hips down and down and down. You've got it, little drop, little drop. Now, if the ball is in your hands, I want you to try to reach your arms as straight as possible. To be honest, even if the ball is not in your hands, I want you to reach your arms as straight as possible. Really extending the arms long behind you and reaching the chest forward in opposition. 8 more, go 8. You pulse for 6. Hips are dropping. 4, 3, 2, hold the legs, inhale. Exhale, just squeeze in on the ball, go squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tiny little squeeze on the ball, little squeeze. And again, if you cannot reach the ball because your shoulders are tight, just set the ball down and get your arms straight and squeeze your arms in like you're trying to clap your hands together. We're squeezing in on the ball. 8, 6, 4, 3, hold the squeeze, pulse the ball up and up and up. Arms are as straight as you can get them. You're reaching the crown of the head forward, reaching the hips back. Straight arms are lifting 1 inch. I'm hoping you feel your triceps work. Go up and up and up and up. You're here for 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold the arms where they are. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the ball. And again, drop your hips. Little drop, little drop. So arms are still, hips are moving, but I want you to try to lift the arms a little higher and squeeze the ball a little deeper. You're here for 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2, stay right there, inhale. Exhale, hips sink, reach the ball back, lift the ball up, hold here, 4, 3, 2, quarter turn to your left, find your lunge on the second side, left leg forward, right leg back, bend both knees to 90, reach the ball out in front of you, squeeze it between your palms. Inhale, we rise up, bend the elbows. Exhale, we lower, extending the arms straight. 2 counts, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, rise, exhale, lower. Drive into the front left heel and actively pull your left hip bone back here. Squeeze the ball as you curl. Squeeze the ball as you reach. Shoulders soft. And we're stacking the spine nice and tall here. So unlike in that wide turned out position where we were hinging forward, now I want you upright, shoulders stacked over hips. 3 more, up and down. 2 more, go lift and lower. Last time here, up. Now we're gonna hold the down, find stillness, squeeze the hands in on the ball. Inhale. As you exhale, it's that little twist towards the left. Come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. So rib cage, twist to the left. Unwind back to center. Squeeze the ball. Front left heel is grounding into the mat. Imagine dragging the left heel back toward the back edge of your mat. So you're really active and strong through the front left leg. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. 3 more. 2 more times. Last time here, twist. Hold it center. Bend the elbows to 90. Squeeze the ball, go. It's squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now option, drop the hips, go drop and drop. So you're doing both. Squeezing the ball and pulsing the hips down, down, down. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, get lower. Try to pop the ball. Hold here for 4, 3, 2. Step that back foot forward. Bring the ball in between your calves. A little different, right? In between your calves. Legs are in parallel. Come into your squat. Heels are in the same bones. All 10 toes are pointing forward. Squeeze the ball. Or reach the hips back. Now you might find you have to be a little bit more narrow in this squat position in order to be able to squeeze the ball. That's totally fine. From here, take the hips down for 2. Come up just to knee height. It's inhale down and exhale up. You've got it. I want you to be squeezing in on the ball. Now what I'm hoping you notice is as you squeeze the ball between your calves, you get pressing out with your inner thighs at the same time. So what that's going to do is really establish and stabilize your knees over your second and third toe. If this doesn't work in your body, ditch the ball or bring the ball in between your thighs if that feels more comfortable for you. Inhale, lower. Exhale, knee height. 2 more times. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Last one here. Inhale, down. Now I want you to stop before it feels easy and squeeze in on the ball. You've got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hips are reaching back. Torso is hinging forward. This is it for thigh work. You have 1 more variation. And then we're going to finish with a quick push-up series for the upper body. Squeeze 8. Squeeze 6. Squeeze 4. 3. Hold the squeeze on the ball. Pulse the hips down and down and down and down. You've got it. Little down, little down. So you're squeezing it on the ball. Inner thighs are pressing open. Or pressing out, I should say. They're not pressing open. Hips are reaching back. 16 pulses, no hold. 16, 15, get lower. You're here for 12. There is no hold. 8 more pulses, 8, get lower. Squeeze the ball more for 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, take the ball out, place to the side, step back, high plank. Hands are to the shoulders, legs long. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, tap your knees, coming into a modified plank position. That is the option I will be taking. From here, take a big breath in. As you exhale, hug the abdominals in. Stay really active in the core. On your next breath in, I want you to come all the way down to the mat so you're laying flat. Now squeeze the elbows up so the hands hover an inch or 2 off of the mat. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. Plant your hands down. Use your exhale, lift the belly. Press up 1 long line. 4 parts to this. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, shoulder blades squeeze together, hands hover. Inhale, hands press to the mat. Exhale, lift 1 long line. Keep going like that, all the way down. Hands hover. Hands press. Push up. So notice if you're dropping your chin to your chest as you move here. Trying to maintain really beautiful neck alignment. And then notice how much abdominal engagement you need in order to lift up in 1 long line. So I don't want you to be bucking up where your chest and upper back lift off the mat first. If anything, I want your abdominals to lift off of the mat first. 2 more times, all the way down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, hands press. All the way up, last time, all the way down. Hands hover, hands press. Now come traditional push-up, 1 count. Down and up, you've got it. Down to only halfway down. Halfway and press. 8 times right here, go 8. 7, almost done with class, go 6. 5, nice and long in the spine. Abdominals strong. 2 more here, down, press. Now come halfway down, hold it. Shoulder blades draw down your back. Lift the chin. 16 pulses and you're done. 16, 15, 14. Try to relax your face. Try to relax your shoulders. 8 more, no hold, 8. We stretch in 6. We stretch in 4, 3, 2, whoo, child's pose. Amazing work. Big toes together, arms reaching forward. Whew. Amazing work today. Big breath in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Let's walk ourselves up to seated. Whew. Swing our legs around in front of us. That was a very challenging class. Extend your legs out long. And after all of that crazy hamstring work we didn't see work, let's do a hamstring stretch. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, reach forward into your forward fold. If you want a flat back, great. If you want to round the spine, great. Do whatever feels best for your body. This is my first class back in a few weeks. I had a little bit of a health scare. Everything is totally fine. It was a really scary week though, and I had to be on bed rest. So I am so tired and so happy all at the same time. Such a mix of feelings right now. Big inhale and exhale. So thank you for being here with me. I hope you know it means a lot. It means a lot to me every time you join me. One more time, breathe in. Let it go. Roll yourself up to seated. Let's bend the knees, coming into a butterfly shape. Feet are together. Let your inner thighs rotate open to the sky. First inhale, sit tall, really reaching the chest up. Maybe even getting a little bit of a back bend here. Exhale, melt over the legs. Let's take 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in. And out. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Walk yourself up to seated. Plant your hands behind you. Lift the knees up, taking the feet mat distance. And just windshield wiper the legs from side to side here. Getting a little release for the hips. A little bit of gentle twisting into the spine and a little release for the low back. If one position feels especially tight and you want to hold it, you should do that. Last time here. And then come to any comfortable seated position for you. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work. You have almost made it to the end of the week. I am so proud of you. Tomorrow is our last day of the challenge. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe. Even after this challenge is over, I post a new class here every week. And I think I have like 200 plus classes already on the channel. So I hope that if you're new here, you will stick around. I love having you. As always, please reach out, comment, like, give me feedback on things you want to see next. And I'll see you tomorrow for the final day of our challenge. Have a great day.